Everyone, meteorologist Robert Speta here with you today. Going to be talking about our invest area, actually expected to become a tropical depression in the next 48 hours, according to the Japan Meteorological Agency, and some model guidance really indicating this actually could become a tropical storm in the extended range. Now, that is the extended range, and it is several different models lining up. So I do want to talk about this storm system. Right now, it is currently, though, Tuesday night heading into Wednesday, right around midnight, Philippine Standard Time, also over there in Japan. And we're still tracking this storm system, so let's zoom in on it. Over the last several hours, it has been losing that bulk of the convection along its southern periphery, but still the center of circulation looks like it's just towards the northwest of that convection, and it's continuing to wrap up. And it does have one hurdle to really get over in the next, I would say, 24 to 48 hours, though. If we go back to this imagery, is this frontal or the shear line continuing to dive in from the northwest. Now, that's all part of this cold air outbreak that's bringing snowfall to Japan, but it's really smearing some of those upper level cloud tops towards the northeast. This area of low pressure needs to stay south of that if it wants to continue to survive in that very hostile environment. Good news is that if it does shift towards southwest, which it looks like it's going to happen, it should reduce the amount of effect on Guam and Saipan. Actually, at this time, no warnings have been issued out there from the National Weather Service in Guam. That said, let's start taking a look at some of the model outlooks. This is our Meteor Earth app. I love using this app. It's a good visual. It's the ECMWF model, the European model, high resolution as far as the global models are concerned. Kind of keeps our area of low pressure right there. That's that swirl south of Guam. Does bring an increase, maybe some gale force winds, especially along the eastern seaboards, but it keeps that south, and then you can see the winds increasing along with that cold surge as we head into Friday, and it pushes it south. This particular model, and most of them, actually keep it on the southern periphery, but that low pressure alive. It doesn't completely destroy it. And then as it gets towards the Philippine Sea, right around Palau there, it starts to intensify it, even up to a tropical storm coming in around parts of southern Visayas over towards Mindanao by the weekend into early next week. That's this particular model. This is the ECMWF. This is also showing Monday morning via the ECMWF. You have that low there. Flip it up towards the GFS also here as we head towards Sunday night into Monday morning. And you also have this system kind of intensifying towards a tropical storm on that particular model. NavGem has a very similar output. That's the Navy model. You can see it here in the top left. And also even the Canadian model, which also here in the top left, intensifying the system, keeping it south of that cold surge. So right there, you have four numerical models expecting this to avoid the effects of that cold surge, hit the Philippine Sea. Our Philippine Sea effect takes hold, something develops. But remember, what I just showed you there all still is about 5 days away from today. So plenty of time to continue to watch this develop. But based on the convection right now, the rate it is moving towards the west, I think it's possible. It just has to avoid, like I said, that shear line even being depicted here in the 48-hour analysis from the Japan Meteorological Agency. But note this is 2 days from now. They do have a tropical depression just towards the south of Guam. So what do you guys think? Let's make a conversation out of it. If you have any thoughts on this particular system, you think, no, hey, it's February. This stuff like this happens, but I don't think much of it. Think, based on all data available, you're not really too worried about it. I want to know your thoughts. Meanwhile, by the way, if anybody's watching this from the Rochester area, I know I'm on Channel 10, News 10 NBC here in upstate New York. That's in basically this area for those of you overseas. Getting plenty of snowfall today, so I get to go outside and play in cold, snowy weather. Wish me luck. Stay safe out there, guys.